President Trump says no one is safe from the opioid epidemic. The president making that statement, as Rich Edson just told us, during an event at his golf resort in New Jersey. We have Fox team coverage on that issue. Alicia Acuna in Denver, where doctors are participating in the first large-scale research project into the connection between the emergency room and opioid addictions. First up, correspondent Kevin Corke on today's presidential announcement. Good evening, Kevin.
Evening to you, my friend. And listen, this is a situation that affects millions of American families, and the White House and this administration is saying tonight they're going to aggressively approach the battle against opioid abuse in this country. Most notably, they hope to do so by having more arrests and more prosecutions.
They looked at this scourge and they let it go by, and we're not letting it go by. Strong law enforcement is absolutely vital to having a drug-free society.
President Trump's working vacation continued today with what he called a major briefing on the epidemic of opioid drug use in the U.S., a healthcare crisis that kills nearly 100 Americans daily. The briefing comes as the president's commission created to study the matter is asking him to declare the opioid fight a national emergency and to waive the federal rule that restricts the number of people who can receive residential addiction treatment under Medicaid. The problem is metastasizing, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention, which said in a statement the amount of opioids prescribed and sold in the U.S. quadrupled since 1999, but the overall amount of pain reported by Americans hasn't changed. This epidemic is devastating American lives, families, and communities. Indeed, in 1999, New Mexico had the nation's worst drug overdose rate, 15 deaths per 100,000 people. But by 2015, West Virginia topped the list with 41 per 100,000 people, with nearly 9 in 10 caused by opioid abuse. A common thread that saw numerous states from Massachusetts to Utah increasingly tormented by the deadly epidemic. Worse, for the 12 months ending in September 2016, nearly 60,000 Americans died from overdoses, the largest annual jump ever recorded.
If we win, we're going to stop that crap from coming into our country. Better stop it.
President Trump talked about the opioid battle often while out on the campaign trail in 2016. White House officials say the president's initial federal budget would increase money for drug treatment programs and border security while slowing the growth of Medicaid, a strategy that won't please everyone, say administration officials, but one that could help a lot of people who need it.
When you have the capacity of Yankee Stadium or Dodger Stadium dying every single year in this nation, that's a crisis that has to be given incredible attention, and the president is giving it that attention.
The president's briefing, by the way, happens on the very same day that the state of New Hampshire is suing the maker of OxyContin, Purdue Pharma, accusing them of deceptive marketing practices. They believe that may have had a hand in this incredible epidemic, which is gripping many, many parts of the country, Brett.
Big problem. Kevin, thank you.